Hey everyone, Lisa here. I don't often go live on my actual personal page, but I'm going to today. And you probably don't often get to see me glammed up, but I've been doing some video stuff today. So that feels exciting and good. And I wanted to just talk about this idea of stopping and giving up this forcing and pushing for good, for good, for good. Many of you know that hey cousin Lynn, many of you know that about 7 years ago, I got into a very, very burnt out state, and I dealt with severe adrenal fatigue, really, really severe. And it took me about 4 years to recover. And I went through a long list of really debilitating symptoms, really debilitating. And it didn't serve me. It didn't serve me at all. So it came about from putting my needs last, putting everyone else's needs before my own, and getting into this pattern of overgiving and people pleasing and pushing, and it just did not work. And honestly, I think it did start at a very young age. The patterns were set up, the patterns were developed, and it came about from me really not accepting myself as being gay for a very, very long time, a very long time. And it's really only in the last year or two that I've come to a deeper level of acceptance around that. And that is one of the reasons why I know that I will not go back down that burnout route. Saying that, even though I was so aware of this pushing and forcing and how it did not serve me, about 5 or 6 weeks ago I was doing some work-related stuff, and I found myself going down into this pattern again, pushing and forcing. I had this deadline to get something done, and I found myself just working far too much and doing far too much. And after I'd done that for about 2 weeks, and knowing that it didn't feel good because I felt quite stressed about it, I then got sick. I got a stomach bug, and I felt really off for about 2 weeks after that. So it was just a really, really powerful message of this doesn't work and you cannot do that, and that will not work ongoing. It's just not how you can live. And so I'm saying this as much for myself as for anyone who's listening. Don't do this to yourself. Don't carry out life in this pushing and forcing kind of way, because at the root of it, there's a reason why you're doing it. And if the pattern's not being cleared, you really need to understand why. Like, what's underneath it? Why are you pushing and forcing and overgiving? Why? Who has taught you that you have to live like that? Who has taught you that it's not okay to relax? Who's taught you that you have to be, kind of perfect in some way? It's just not the way to be. So, if you want to get a little bit more information about this, I have recently created a 5-day video program. It's free. It's called the Burnout Detox, and they're really short, actionable videos which can really help you to change your life and get out of some of these patterns, just like I had to. So these suggestions and ideas have come from my own learnings and experiences, and I really think that you're going to get a lot out of it. So head on over to healingfromburnout.com/burnout detox, and that will get you set up and ready to get started. Okay, that's all for today. Take care, and I will be back soon. Bye.